Yo, what's up, people? Tutu Reviews here. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite episodes, one of my favorite moments in X-Men 97. Now, before I get into why it's one of my favorite episodes and why it's such a pivotal part of the storyline, I have to give a quick bit of information, a bit of an explanation about storytelling. Anybody that knows about basic storytelling, anybody that knows about writing will be able to understand where I'm coming from. So in any basic story, you've got what is called a midpoint, which is like a turning point in a story. So that could be in the middle of a movie, that could be in the middle of an episode of TV, or that could be in the middle of a series. And what needs to happen at the midpoint of the storyline is the story in some way needs to pivot. So let's say, for example, you're running an adventure and you're looking for a beach. And for this beach, there's a map. You need to get to the location where the map is, and the map needs to disintegrate into thin air, and then suddenly there is no more directions to get to this beach. Or let's say, for example, you've been hiding from this group of people who want you for some reason, and they find you and kidnap you, right? That would be like a part of that could be a possible midpoint where you're going in one direction and then suddenly the story has to pivot. Episode 5 of X-Men 97 is that pivotal moment. It's that turning point. It's the midpoint of the story. So far, you've got Magneto, who is suddenly a good guy, who's suddenly the leader of the X-Men. You've got the love story going on between him, Rogue, and Gambit, which is an awesome love story, by the way. I'm not even really into love stories and shows. I enjoy love stories, don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite part. There's other aspects of storytelling that I enjoy more. But the love story that they put between them is just so well put together. So that comes to a head in that episode, which is amazing, and it's enjoyable to watch. You've got Cyclops having his breakdown. That's also like an important part of the storyline. But outside of those bits, which are just amazing, and also Magneto's dance with Rogue on the dance floor before she rejects him after she's just rejected Gambit. Woof! What an awesome scene that they put together there. The animators, goodness gracious, what a scene. You've got all the X-Men going to Genosha, right? And everything is so happy and everything's going well. Like I said, Magneto's now the good guy. He's been given a top-ranking role in Genosha where he's going to be I can't remember exactly the role, counselor, chancellor, president, prime minister. I don't remember, but he's the leader. Everyone's happy. There's kids running around in the street. Everything's going well. The UN have just accepted Genosha as a state, you know, as its own state. Things are going well. The human-mutant relationships are starting to recover. Everybody's going well. They've even accepted and forgiven Magneto. And then the Mega Sentinel turns up. And what does the Mega Sentinel do? It's basically a terrorist attack. The Mega Sentinel, I'm not even sure if it's called a Mega Sentinel, but that's what I'm calling it because it's a Mega and it's a Sentinel, right? It comes to Genosha and just starts murking people, just starts mashing up the whole place. Like I said, there's kids running around, there's little stools, Nightcrawler, who's actually, that fight scene with Nightcrawler, is it the next episode? One of the next couple episodes. Woof! That might even get its own episode. But, you know, like everybody's in such a good place, and then the Mega Sentinel comes and just mashes up everything. You know Magneto's going dark after that. You know that the good Magneto's gone. You know that. He risks his life. He leads the X-Men for that moment, and that's sick when he's like, listen, guys, we're not going to let this happen, bro. We're going to risk our lives. And then he risks his life. Gambit risks his life and actually gets murked. Do you know what I mean? And then if you look at what comes off the back of that with Gambit gone, everybody's depressed. Cyclops has already had his meltdown, so now he goes dark. Magneto's like, just declares war with everyone. It's just sick, bruv. Like, Rogue is on stuff. She don't care. She just, after that, she's like, nope, not having it. Everybody's getting murked. Don't even care about Captain America. I slapped him too. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It just gets really dark after that. And I just think it's just a really well told midpoint, and it really changes the feel of the show. The show after that gets quite dark, and you really, like, it's emotional. You are involved in the storyline, and you're suddenly like, oh man, where does this go? How do we recover from this? Like, you know, we just about beat the Mega Sentinel. What if there's more? So on and so forth. And, you know, the storyline, and I feel like, actually, what I'm about to say is the storyline just keeps getting better and better and better. And I think a good midpoint can take your show from a good show to a great show, from a great show to a perfect show. It's just one of those things. And I think X-Men 97's midpoint is just so well put together. It's just incredible. And then what comes off the back of it with the Sentinel Primes and all that, it's just And mwah, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. So well done to Marvel, well done to everybody involved. It's just so amazing. Like I said in a couple of episodes back, I like to be emotionally ripped apart. It does that to success. And, you know, you are so on the side of the mutants after that. Like, you are rooting for them. You are so on their side that you might as well be a mutant yourself. And I think just bravo, bravo. So that's one of my favorite episodes, and that's why it's important. Thank you for watching. Tutu Reviews. Like, share, subscribe, save, do all the stuff. And I'm not saying, like, I don't want you to just hear that and think, oh yeah, everyone says that. Actually like, actually share, actually subscribe, actually comment. Like, come on guys, if you enjoyed the video, you got this far, do the stuff. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Peace.